Hello, welcome to another wonderful show with What's Cooking with Chef Marc. I'm here with my nephew Roman, and we're going to do a beautiful chicken Marsala today.
And if you want to keep seeing more videos like this of perfect Italian food every single week, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's no trouble at all, and you'll be informed all the time.
Okay, so we're going to do the chicken Marsala, so let's get started. Let's talk about quality, because you know how much I love quality. I think I built my reputation on a couple of things, and one of them was quality. This is Jidori Chicken. If you look that up, J-I-D-O-R-I. It's something that I love to use in the kitchen. It's all that I bring in because it's so clean, and we're gonna make some beautiful chicken Marsala with that right now. So I've cut up some chicken breasts right here, and this is gonna be just boneless chicken breast. I have some flour, which is like an all-purpose flour I use right here. And what I want to do before I put the chicken cutlets in there, we'll call these cutlets, we did pound them out a little bit after we separated. We're going to add some beautiful salt and some pepper to this flour so it's seasoned, because I like to have flavor in my food, and to get that you need to season every step of the way. So I have a pan over here warming up. This is a saute pan. We're also going to do a little bit of beautiful asparagus, and let me show you something about asparagus that I like to do. It came a little bit longer, but what we do in the kitchen, we grab a bunch of asparagus and we just snap it. So wherever it snaps, that's naturally gonna be like that fibrous that you don't want to eat, and then you'll have a perfect piece of asparagus. So if you do that, nephew.
So you just snap anywhere?
Yeah, like we already kind of did them, but if they'll snap again, they'll be nice and shorter for the dish. So we're gonna do that while he's doing that, okay? And if you want to keep your asparagus nice, you can get a little fresh lemon on it and a little, just a little bit of water, and it'll stay really nice and stay crispy and be ready to go. So we're gonna put the asparagus over here when we're ready to cook it, and the chicken over here. And watch how easy this is. I have a nice little bit of a blended olive oil right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the pan to start that to warm. Okay. Now over here on the ingredients, I'm gonna have, earlier I took some just really nice butter. This is just nice pure butter, and see how soft it is right now? So what I'm doing with that is I'm just making a ball, and I'm gonna put it in the same flour before I put the chicken in, or after, because it's gonna cook in the sauce. This is actually gonna help me thicken my sauce later. So I'm gonna make these little butter balls and we're gonna take them and make them for later on, so we can make our sauce kind of thicken up nicely. And as the butter melts, it gets thick, and then you know when it's done. We'll tell you that later. So there's the flour that I kept the butter in to get soft. Again, my salt, pepper, and a little bit of a crimini mushroom that I pre-cooked. I just put them in a little bit and blanched them a little bit, and after I cut them up so they would stay like this and be ready to go. So that's going to be the mushroom. And then I made, of course, we reduce, chicken. We make chicken broth, veal, bone. This is a chicken broth, a light chicken broth that we're going to add at the end with some Marsala wine, so that we can make the dish just perfectly, okay? So I have some nice Marsala wine I like to use. It's from Italy. You pick the one you like. This just happens to be my choice. I think it's the best flavor of them all. Now you see my pan starting to smoke, so without any hesitation, let's get this going. I'm gonna dredge my chicken right here and then set it down. I don't want the flour to be on there just enough. You shake it off, that's beautiful, okay? You don't want it to be doughy or taste like raw flour. So now let's get it on there, shake it off. Let's move this out of the way. We need everything right here. This is ready to go. This is already, you're gonna hear the noise, that beautiful sound. No, let's wait, let's do this again. A little salt, a little pepper. How you doing, Roman?
I'm doing good on this.
Ready on the asparagus?
Yep,
okay, this is gonna be a quick cook, so. Hear that? That's the beautiful sound of searing chicken. Now if you had raw mushrooms and you cut them up, that's fine. I just, we go through a lot, so we pre-cooked it. I'm gonna put the mushrooms in right now. Right on top of the chicken, that's fine. I'm gonna get ready with my chicken broth. And since we're really cooking here, let's wipe our counter down with a disinfectant towel. Beautiful. Okay, so now Roman, you watch that chicken for me. Get behind me and watch it while I clean up a little bit. Yeah, I have them right over here next to the chicken. Go ahead, babe, step in there.
So I'm gonna get these mushrooms on the pan, or kind of keep them on top of the chicken.
Yep. You can move them around. And I don't want to move the chicken too much and see how it's starting to cook. You'll see the chicken, you'll see that right here.
To give the color, right?
It's starting to change color, and it's just starting to cook. So we want to get a nice sear, so we seal the juices that are naturally in the chicken, and we don't want to turn it over too quickly. So leave it on here, and you can leave it on here for about 2 minutes. So we've been in there not even a minute yet. This is a nice, dark, strong, sweet Remember, sweet Marsala wine, not dry Marsala wine, sweet Marsala wine. That's very important. So here's the wine, the chicken broth, and we have our seasoning right here. This is a very easy dish. And we might as well start with the asparagus. As soon as we turn the chicken over, we can start cooking our asparagus. And that's how we'll handle this easy little project here. The way to do the asparagus is I have a little water and really olive oil that I'm gonna add and a little salt. That's all it needs. And it's gonna be perfect. So now it's time. I can see that chicken. The juices are kind of gathering up on top. It's just such a good quality chicken. But I'm gonna flip them over now. Do you see the color? Everybody see that color? Just look at I'm gonna flip them over here so everybody can see. So all the juices are kind of coming up and now they're gonna get sealed in. So that's a beautiful color. That's a golden color.
That's what the flour does, huh?
Yeah, the flour. And the way we did it, we didn't put too much. We're gonna bring it back to the heat. And at this point, I'm gonna add just a little bit of water now. We're switching direction. We're gonna make the asparagus start to happen. So just a little bit. So we just wanna create a little steam. Now the asparagus goes in, it's gonna cook in 2 minutes. So here it goes. And as that water disappears, the asparagus will be done. Then we'll add our olive oil and salt. So we finish them up a little bit al dente and also perfectly flavored. If you want to put a touch of lemon in there, grab that lemon over there. I think it's a good idea to put a touch of lemon on the asparagus at this point now, because now that chicken is searing up nicely, so we're about to add the wine and the stock. Well, let's get a little bit of this lemon right here. I'm just going to cut it off on the outside edge, just to get a little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's get the Marsala wine, because you want to put your wine in before your stock. Why? Because you want to burn off the alcohol. So here goes the wine, right here. And that's a nice hot pan, so we're going to move that around just a little bit. Now I'm going to add the chicken broth. Okay, see how I'm developing a little sauce. Let's do a touch more wine. And those little butter balls I made. Look at that, huh? How cute they are. And then we're gonna pop, I only need 2 of them, I think. Take our tongs back. This is reducing. The asparagus water is just about disappeared. And that's gonna be perfectly cooked. Let's add just a touch more water. Look at that. That's beautiful. See, the water disappears and it kind of goes in, it disappears, it evaporates, and it also goes into the vegetables to make it nice and juicy. The chicken is just about done. We're going to be plating this in a minute. Needs a little more liquid. I'm going to shut the gas and let this rest. And now I want to add a little more seasoning, so we're going to do salt and just get it into where the butter is still melting, because that'll distribute it evenly. So now salt and pepper, move that around. The asparagus is ready now because I can hear the pan got a little dry. Take it off the gas. You'll smell that asparagus, that unique aroma. Let's add some olive oil and just some salt. I have some nice coarse salt here. You can smell it at home. Ooh, this is so good. And that's done. So we're just going to shut this off so it stays warm. And I have a beautiful plate. Let's move everything off of here. Let's wipe it down. And we will continue the chicken Marsala. How easy was that? Everybody home, you could do this so fast and so simple. And this is like enough for 1, maybe 2. But hey, add this to your cooking repertoire and make everybody in your family happy with a chicken Marsala, Chef Marc style. So now we're gonna plate. Let's get this pretty looking plate we have right here. And let's go with the chicken Marsala. How beautiful that is. Okay.
That looks good.
Yeah. So now let's just plate it. Now we'll turn it over so that the bottom is now on the top. And because we have that sear on both sides, that's going to be really good looking. Oh, let me grab this right here. Ooh. There we go. Let's do a little Marsala sauce on there. Nice and butter, nice and flavorful, a little sweet. That's nice. Look at that. Okay, Roman, what do you think of that so far? Huh?
It looks like such a rich dish, but anyone can do this at home. You already have all the ingredients.
Let's take some cracked pepper and just kind of sprinkle it around, just, you know, to add some flavor to the plate. And now let's bring the perfectly cooked asparagus on there. Give that to the party. And let's see what we did. Beautiful chicken marsala. You see how the butter kind of thickened up the sauce? There's a lot of sauce, but it got a little thick. So let's do this. Well, let me see if you can get me a fork over there, and we'll just try this right now. Here, we'll do it like this. Let's look. Oh, jeez, that cut like butter. Did you see that? Hold on, let's do a retake. Let's cut this one. You try an asparagus, and I'll cut the chicken up for us. Go ahead. So this one, yeah, I'm just cutting the chicken. Look how beautifully it's cooked. Beautiful, white, juicy. This is gonna melt in your mouth. So we're both gonna look at it, taste it, and then.
Well, I got some forks, so, I mean, a knife.
Okay, let's try the asparagus first. You know.
It's good. It's got a little lemony taste.
Yeah, but it's very subtle.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Really, really nice. Thank you. Again, Roman, what do you want to say?
Thank you again for checking out this meal, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content just like this. Perfect dish.
We are going to be doing all kinds of things here at the Ahern Hotel with Chef Marc's steakhouse, the trattoria, the coffee shop, all coming in the future. We're so excited to introduce you to all these new things we're doing. But this is what we're doing right now. Chicken marsala. Chef Marc, look at that beautiful plate. It's going to melt in your mouth.